Yeah, so that's something like I have fun with, going back and forth between the two. I kind of used to play with that maybe about 20, 25 years ago, um, when I started messing with some bass figures, and I just started noticing how triple and duple work together, or opposite each other, and then not together at all. So, um, anyway, any more questions before I move into the next
Yeah,
thing?
who's that playing bass and guitar in the truck?
That's me. That's right, yeah. Let's talk about long beats and short beats. This is not the shortcut, but a more precise way to look at meter. So let's take, for instance, short beats are 2 pulses. Long beats are 3 pulses. That's it. So let's say we had short, short, long. That would be, to put that in numbers, what would that be? Short, short, long would be?
2, 2, 3.
Exactly, 2, 2, 3. And to do that with a meter, let's see how we're gonna do this. Short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Drummers, put your hands together and clap out this cowbell pattern with me and say at the same time, short, short, long. So you're going to be doing this. Short, short, long. Short, short, long. Short, short, long. I'm not hearing you.
Short, short, long.
Right.
Short, short, long. Short, short, long. Short,
I need you to hold this, okay?
short, short, long.
And I'm going to put a chant on top of this. Dakadoo, 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 gadak, do gadakoo, gadakadoo, do, dakadoo, dakadoo, gadakadoo, gadak, do gadakoo, gadakadoo, do, dakadoo, dakadoo, gadakadoo, gadak, do gadakoo, gadakadoo, do, dakadoo, dakadoo, gadakadoo, gadak, do gadakoo. Keep it going. Chant in my head. Zakadoo, 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 zakadoo. Keep that going. Do 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 ga ga do do da do da da do ga do do da 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 do da do da do do da da do da do da da do da do da da da. I'm gonna go back to the first chant. Now back to the second one. one. Man, you guys are excellent. Yes, that was excellent. Okay. So that is a very simple. What time signature was that in? It doesn't matter, right? Because once you have this short beat, a long beat figured out, and whatever shape that is, it really doesn't matter. The only reason you need to know like how many numbers are going on is if you want to discuss something with somebody. Or if there's a problem, somebody says, hey, how come I'm not coming in on here? You say, well, I'm coming on the end of so-and-so. But you don't even have to deal with all of that when you're figuring out the long beats and the short beats. And then there's putting it in duple and triple fill. And once you do that, you're able to play anything. You're able to approach, if you look at the whole chart, you could say, right now I'm doing an odd and even meter series. So we don't really have to expend a lot of time on cut time and 4/4. We are really familiar with that. However, I deal with 3s, 5s, 6, 7, 8 is a double of 4, 9s, 10 is 5 and double, 11s, 12 is 6 and 4 again, so 13. And that's it. So you got 3, 5. Other than what we already know, you got 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13. In duple and triple. So you have those 8 different meters, right? And you have 2 different fields. So right there, if you're just thinking right there in that graph, how many rhythms can you deal with that? It's infinite. Let's do something more intense. This will make you use your memory now. This is going to be long, short, short, long, short, short, long. Long, short, short, long, short, short, long. Now the way that I remember that the best is I see the 3 longs and 2 shorts in the middle. I just visualize it. You can look at it like dots, dashes, colors, whatever works for you. Teddy bears, whatever works for you. You see these 3 things here and these 2 things here. And if you want to go yabba dabba do to it, that works too. But whatever keeps you lined up to that, you do not break from that. Long, short, short, long, short, short, long, 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 long. A lot of y'all faded. What happened over here? We're mumbling over here. I need to hear people a little more responsive here. Let's hear a little bit more volume. Ready? 1. I'm gonna count it in 4. Count off in 4. 1, 2, ready, and long, short, short, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long, short, short. Here's a trick. Long, short, short, long, short, short, long, 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 long, short, short. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You know why I got off? Why'd you get off? Because you weren't saying it. See, if you say it, you're gonna play it. Okay? Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, and long, short, short, long, short, short, long, 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 long, short, short, long, short, short, long. up a bit? Short, short, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long. I can play something on a hi-hat like this. Add some color. Lean over like this. Short, long, short, short, long, short, long, short, short, long. And we stop. All right, great. Wonderful. Give yourself a round of applause. When's the last time you did that? See? So you're walking away with, right there, I'm giving you the keys. You're walking away with something that most people won't stop and think twice about, but yet it'll save you so much time working on stuff that you're not used to doing, things that are uncomfortable. That's what I always do. I even play with people like that. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to get back to some funk. But after doing that for so long, things just, it just expands everything, the way you think about music, the way you hear other things. And it's not about necessarily playing that way all the time, but when necessary, or when you're ready to make your own vocabulary, you got a big alphabet to start with. We got any more questions now before I keep going?
I have a question about your left hand grip. I noticed you just got one finger. And
Yeah.
Most people taught, from day one, two fingers for
Yeah.
traditional grip. How did that come about?
That's a good question. My uncle used to play snare drum in junior high school. So when I was a little toddler, I would go down there, and when I got out of the crib, I guess I was like 1, and I would watch him, and he played like this. So I just mimicked him, but it never worked for me. I never really got it right. It was just from what I thought I was saying. So I played it like this for many years. For a long time, I used to play like this. I don't even know if I can do it anymore. Feels like it's about to fall out of my hand, but it works. And then this guy says, hey man, you're holding the sticks wrong. You're supposed to hold them like this. And I was like, I don't. So I kind of like modified it to this. Where it's like you're writing with, I'll write with my left hand. So it was like doing this. And I developed a callus right here with a stick that even makes it better. Recently I've been practicing master. I can barely. course, every kid feels different, and it has different response with the heads and everything. Some kids are, I find, a little bit easier to play than others, and some really got to dig into. So I hold the sticks way down at the end because this, I feel like I'm losing some balance here. So I'm like sometimes they're sort of like way at the ends. So I guess. I use heavier sticks. These aren't that heavy. They're like longer. They're called what are these? Zildjian rocks. Yeah. I was using Super 5Bs because I think the Super makes them like an inch longer. And when I play regular sticks, they just feel like they're gonna fall out my hands. They feel really short. So one time I tried a Vinny Call You the stick. I was like, hey, what's Vinny using? And then I was like, whoa, it's like a baseball bat over here. So, but I liked it, and then I got used to it. And now I've been playing this type of stick for maybe 15 years now. So, but whatever works for you. I see some people play, it's a funny thing. Bigger guys play with smaller sticks. Small guys play with big sticks. I don't get it, but I've noticed that. Have you? I don't know. Any more questions?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Your left hand, you seem to be doing right, left, literally with your left hand alone.
Really?
Really well with your left hand. What's your picture?
I think it's more of a ghost note thing, what we call ghost notes. Like, let me demonstrate. Say you take this beat.